say the words diesel station wagon around a group of European enthusiasts and they'll yawn. Do the same thing in America, though, where such cars are exceedingly rare, and rivulets of sweat form on foreheads. Pulses quicken. Eyes widen. We should know, this happens to us. It's because diesel wagons play into an automotive fantasy, the Untitled vehicle that delivers great fuel economy, sedan-like dynamics, and enough utility to perhaps permanently stave off the purchase of a soul-crushing minivan or crossover. So it was pretty obvious which body style we spec when we were offered a chance to put 40,000 miles on a 3 Series with BMW's latest 4-cylinder diesel engine. With the red mist of capacious, compression-ignition cars filling our eyes, we gleefully ignored the fact that essentially everything appealing about the 328D xDrive sports wagon is available for its relatively sensible $44,000 base price. All-wheel drive rear drive isn't offered in the U.S. spec wagon, diesel efficiency, enlarged cargo capacity, and plenty of luxury features. We needed more, damn it. So in went the $3,850 million sport package, 18-inch wheels and performance tires, sports seats, M steering wheel, blackout exterior trim, aluminium interior trim, black headliner, and a body kit, which allowed us to select the $550 Astral blue paint. We then added $650 million sport brakes, $250 rear sunshades, $875 Harman Kardon surround sound, and a $750 camera setup to see 360 degrees around the car, because apparently we lack necks with which to turn our heads. But, oh, that's not all. There were also 6 additional packages. For the full rundown, head to our intro story. That totaled more than $9,000. We didn't stop ticking boxes until the thing cost almost 60 grand, an eye-watering level that almost never failed, justifiably, to garner a mention in the logbook. One logbook commenter went so far as to call this particular car the single most sales-proof BMW in America, although we had an unprecedented number of readers and staffers inquire about purchasing the vehicle from BMW after the test. Yet for all the squealing about the price, the diesel 4-cylinder engine came in for the most complaints, on account of its lack of refinement, loudness at low speeds, and uneven power delivery. Its coarse nature came to the fore at every stoplight, as the fuel-saving automatic stop-start feature lit the engine with a pronounced shudder and audible gruffness. The engine was derided as unbefitting any vehicle in this segment, much less one with an MSRP as high as ours. Some try to make excuses. You don't notice it when you're cruising, only when you're accelerating. Which is, well, a lot of the time. Volkswagen, Audi, and Mercedes all offer better behaved diesel 4s, although only VW puts theirs into a proper wagon. Ordering BMW's gasoline-powered Turbo 4 in the wagon would eliminate the most egregious of the issues, and it would also provide the benefit of a more widely available and price-testable fuel. The diesel engine was potent enough for everyday commuting, however, with its 280 lb-ft of torque giving a sprightly feel off the line and the launch control program. Yes, this wagon has launch control, enabling a 7.0 second final 0 to 60 run, 0.1 second quicker than when it was delivered. The engine improved a bit more at higher velocities, gaining 0.7 second to 100 miles per hour by the end of the test. But few could forgive the diesel's kin of gravel racket, even as they appreciated its thrift and long range on highway cruises. Indeed, the BMW went far and wide on our side of the Mississippi, making frequent jaunts to northern Michigan, Chicago, Pennsylvania, and New England, as well as any off-trips to Virginia as a lightning lap support vehicle, to Nashville, and to northern Wisconsin. The highway miles helped enable a very respectable 35 miles per gallon average for the 40,000 mile test, which is even more impressive considering most of those trips involved multiple passengers and the cargo hold full of gear. Our mileage might have been a smidge higher, too, if we hadn't disabled the stop-start function for much of the test. Other qualities contributed to the filled-up sign outsheet, a highway range that easily topped 500 miles between refueling stops, good forward visibility, crisp handling, a well-sorted chassis, outside of the numb steering, and a comfortable ride, even with our M Sport car's more aggressive suspension, larger wheels, and run-flat performance rubber. The car also was an all-weather tank, with the xDrive all-wheel drive system combining with a set of Bialis Auto Zero winter tires to make the BMW virtually unstoppable when the snow was flying. Unfortunately, the xDrive setup also had problems, as the transfer case went bad and needed to be replaced at 25,000 miles. More details on the fix here. We had other reliability issues, too. For the first half of its stay, the 328D repeatedly warned us of excessively worn brake pads and required multiple service visits to track down the cause, a worn pad level sensor threw the false alarms, and we did not need to replace the brake pads during our time with the car. Early on, one of the headlamp leveling sensors failed and caused the lights to dip extremely low and go into truffle hunting mode, as it was termed. The interior, which wore well otherwise despite heavy use, also developed some small rattles. We were to blame for a broken right rear sunshade. Someone ripped off the pull tab, causing the shade to drop into the door. All of the problems were fixed under warranty, and since service oil changes, inspections, diesel exhaust treatment fluid refills, etc. is included with all BMWs for 4 years or 50,000 miles.